How's it been? How's still in holiday? I've been in my jammies for relaxing in the house for the last couple of days. Not really doing much. Watching TV, just chilling, and I'm off Facebook, so I don't get to listen to much of the garbage and the fake stuff that's on. But occasionally something pops up, and because I closed down my page. I'm not having to worry more about having to defend a company that's, the DCU, because, I feel it's not my job. So occasionally, I'll go on YouTube and just see what pops up. And what popped up was Beyond the Trailers, and that woman was talking about the DCU and the Rotten Tomatoes. Now, as you probably have gathered, I've often had issues with Rotten Tomatoes, and I've always made the argument that it's, that people should stop paying attention to it, and just because it's got a low film score doesn't, a rating on it, it doesn't mean it's going to do badly or whatever, But, when you look at Aquaman, that's at 64%, okay? Now, even though the film's doing great and it's fantastic, what this Beyond the Trailer thing was saying was really, in order to get the talent in order to get more great directors and actors into the universe, they've somehow got to be critical approved by a lot of people, right? So they've got to have now. It was highlighted James Wan's list of tomatoes and squash, and he's had a couple of fresh ones and he's had a couple of squashed ones, and the same goes for the director for Shazam. So, so it is sort of starting to. So, the other director, Patty Jenkins, she's had a good run with fresh tomatoes, so she'll bring in actors and actresses that would want to work with her because they know that their career is in safe hands. And then you look at the defence of the actors that worked on Justice League. You look at how they've rallied behind Zack, and now we have this movement of release the Snyder Cut. So there's an argument on both sides, and it's very hard to choose which is the right path. And so the only way to kind of meet in the middle is to demand justice. Not just demand justice for the Snyder Cut, but demand justice that we do get critical approval by these so-called websites. We've got to, fight back and put these critics or put these film bases in the place. So I'm listening to this and I'm angry, and I'm getting upset that the fact that we have to rely, that we have to stop, think back, and critics' approvals and everything else isn't important, but maybe there is an importance to it when it comes to people that want to get into something like the DCEU. If, say, for instance, the DCEU turns out umpteen movies, right, and most of them are squashed tomatoes, it doesn't really sound like, in an advertising sense, doesn't really scream for directors to come on board to make it. You look at the Transformers movies and stuff, and you look at those Rotten Tomato scores, and look at those type of films. We need to really bring in what I said before in my previous videos. We want directors like Steven Spielberg, who's said to be making Black Hawks, right? So that has got to be, he's one with the critics and everything else. So yeah, there's some sort of truth in it. What also I've heard is there's more evidence that Ben Affleck is Batman because of Birds of Prey on the set and that, and how Ben Affleck is involved in that, and that because of the success of Aquaman, that where it's, there's going to be no soft reboot. So things are looking up. I mean, my only drawbacks now is again is I've still got a problem with the CW. Even though I love the TV shows, they're just mocking it. So with all this anger and rage it's built on men, and I'm thinking, well, I've closed down my page, and it was all meant to be for hope, and it was all meant to show, you know, the DC movies are good, and the DC TV shows are good, and the comics are good, and I'm putting all the positive sides of it. I'm reading the negatives, and I'm turning it around and stuff like that, and maybe the nicest possible way and stuff, and and I'm showing the biased stuff, and I thought, hope. DC fan gives hope. Maybe it should be more than that. Maybe it should be something that reflects justice. Maybe it should reflect something that all fans get upset and angry about. And this YouTube channel will probably shrink in viewers and subscribers. It cannot be something as big as all the other DC YouTubers out there. But this is just for my personal gain. This is just for me to talk what's going through my mind, and that you guys or whoever watches this gets it. So maybe I should just start venting. Maybe in the coming months I may open the page back up, but with a change of direction and a change of how the news gets put down onto the page, right? And it doesn't matter if people, let's try not to sit on the fence anymore. Okay, let's try not to. Let's not just be a beacon of hope or anything like that. Let's just be something like the Spectre, vengeance. DC fights back. Right? You start giving a film like Aquaman 64%, well, why not have a page that suddenly says, boycott that film, fight for this one, fight for, let's start making a stand and let our voices be heard, let our angers out, and I think that might be the new direction for the page, and I'm not meaning the page to be just a page of hate, I'll still print good DC stuff. This YouTube channel will still be, talking about great reviews and stuff like that. But it will be one like, if you come for us, we'll come for you. Critics, movies, and as I say, I found that I was arguing with a guy in one of my last videos, when I was talking about the Spider-Verse. So you shouldn't put Spider-Verse down because, I've not seen Spider-Verse. My point was, it's just not a film that I would go out to see. But what I really hated was the campaign that they were using Rotten Tomatoes. Now it's certified fresh, and they were using that as a reason to go and see it. And I'm thinking, no, that's not a reason to go and see it. Nor is 4 stars that a movie gets. No, that's not a reason to go and see it. What may be a reason to go and see it is if my friend down the street tells me, you're going to love this. Audience score will tell me if I should go and see this film. Not 100 odd critics that get to see all these other movies. That's what really is biting my bullet. That we shouldn't be told by these posh snob things, posh people that believe that they know what makes a good movie. You know, because I've often gone and seen these films and I'm walked out saying that was a load of crap. So, let us know what, I don't know if you want to know, if you want to let me know what you think, but that is the general direction. And if you haven't checked out the Facebook page, it's still there, it's just not being used at the moment. But that is my general idea if I was ever to reopen it a few months' time or something. Just a change direction, because I don't want this website to be, I don't want my page or this YouTube to be like anything else. Okay, anybody can report news or rumours or clickbait. I would rather just talk about, you know, your instant feelings, your instant gut, what you guys are thinking in the house. And as I say, don't hold my personal views as some sort of like I know everything. It's just my own personal idea. I have no sources, nobody to tell us. I'm not looking up websites that could be biased and telling me, or Vero that's telling me somebody's liked some sort of comment, so I must read something into that. I'm just venting my own thoughts and feelings out there, you know, and being a huge DC supporter. What am I watching this weekend? I'll probably go and hopefully to see Mary Poppins. Yep. So I've seen Aquaman. Mary Poppins will be the next one on my agenda. As I say, if you didn't watch my last one, I'm forcing myself to watch this one. I'm forcing myself to watch that one with the moustache. The missus, she got Whitney. So I like that. I like the Bodyguard. And then of course, here's the CW, The Flash. I've stopped watching the CW because I've left Sky. So, and I can't wait. Titans is coming to Netflix in the UK, 11th of January. I can't wait to talk about that. So far, there's not many animated movies coming out yet. I don't know what the next one is, if it's going to be Hush or anything like that. Excuse me. But no, that's the way the channel's going to go. That's where the page may go if I go back to it. And thanks for all you subscribers that stuck by me through this, and thank you to all those people that have stood by the page for all this time. So have a good new year, and I'm glad it's starting off with a good bang. I'm glad Aquaman has done well and has shot everything down, and I'm glad that there's good signs that Ben Affleck is still here. So that's a positive note to end with. So have a good new year, and don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Thank you.